Ah, yes. George and Samantha, what a lovely couple. Love is in the stitches, some say. Being together is all they ever needed.
Cute love story.
But then, one day, a wind came from nowhere. Whoosh, whoosh. The strong gust swept Samantha off to an unknown place, away from George. She was gone.
No.
George was heartbroken. Crying for his beloved, he heard a voice from above. "The time has come to prove your love, George." "Who are you?" George asked. "Where's Samantha?" "This is the beginning of your story, George," the voice said. "You must find a way to complete it." Suddenly, George was sucked away.
Welcome to the GAMERamble first look video for Where's Samantha? My name is Darkcloud and I'm joined by
Nimby or Mrs. Cloud.
So here we are, straight into the game. It's a 2D platforming puzzle type game by Respect Studios and ROKiT Games. And the voice that you heard there in the introduction is actually that of Rufus Hound, who's an award-winning actor, presenter and comedian. Let's see, the options appear to be just the ability to lower the music and sound effects volume.
I love the menu there.
That's got a very stitched together fabric type of look, similar to games like Kirby's Epic Yarn and Unravel, even a bit of Little Big Planet. So here we are in control of George, looking for his beloved Samantha, who, as we heard, was blown away by a strong gust of wind. So we're collecting letters, looks like. There must be a checkpoint. You can see that button there at the top of the screen is advancing as I pick up the letters. There we go. And the level is cleared.
Well done.
All the letters. That was easy enough.
Probably a bit of a tutorial to get used to that.
Definitely.
George's quest to find Samantha had brought him to a very strange place. "Where am I? And what's going on?" he asked aloud to no one, because no one else was there. George was alone. He quickly realized that his weight was important in this new place. That was surprising. Almost as surprising as the floating letters he saw. How is this possible? And what are they doing here? He wondered.
Okay, so his weight is important. The game is out now on Steam. It's got 45 levels. And it's definitely got a very unique look and feel to it. What is that up
Is
there?
that an enemy or what?
That is a good question.
It's watching you.
Okay, what's that chalkboard? Okay, I can't get past this. So it shows that that blue piece of fabric is heavier than the red one. Am I correct?
Yeah, it looks like it.
Okay. I can immediately feel that George is heavier. Doesn't jump as high or as far. What is this showing us? You can tap the B button and George will split in two.
Oh, okay.
Okay. What about the other bit of George I'm leaving behind now? I can tap the Y button to switch between them.
Okay.
Okay.
Interesting.
And then it shows you can press the X button and they will combine again. I suppose they'll need to be next to each other to do that. Yeah, there we go.
That's an interesting concept.
Okay, there goes one George. Luckily he was next to a
checkpoint.
I'm gonna need both to get those ledgers.
Ah.
Like how the one that's not active just falls asleep. So what do you think of the visual style?
I love it. It feels like warm and cozy, and also the reading
Yeah.
of the book.
Yeah, it's a very...
Feels like visiting your grandma's house or something. Your grandpa reads stories to you. Sorry, Rufus, if you're still young.
This place was definitely weird. George noticed a tightly wound ball of blue thread hanging over his head. It reminded him of his childhood for some yarn reason. He reached up to get a closer look, and bang! Suddenly, he was blue and bigger. But how? His big blue self had the urge to stretch. Yes, stretch way out, and boom! Then, just as suddenly, he was red again and staring directly at a copy of himself. What is going on? How is there another red version of me? Have I been cloned?
Lucky Samantha. To have two Georges.
I think it will be a bit of a shock to her.
Imagine she can put one up to washing the dishes and the
George
other one.
weighs as much as a small piece of cloth, about 100 grams.
Trust you to immediately think of ways for poor George to do chores. You'll cause him to stop his quest right now and go enjoy life as a single piece of cloth. So I have to find the blue piece of cloth on each level before I can
Okay.
change, it looks like. They're very generous with their checkpoints. I think this is a game that young players will also be able to enjoy.
Enjoy.
Oh, there goes. I suppose it's a bit
Yeah.
narrow. One at a time then. There we go. And it's a comb that doubles as spikes up there.
Very cool.
I haven't seen any secret areas or anything yet. So here we have a bit of...
Platforming.
It's very mild platforming. George is stuck until I combine again. There we go. The puzzle so far is also very mild, but like I said, there's 45 levels, so there's still time for things to get more complicated, I think.
The second red George moved along with him, which gave George an idea. Perhaps he could find a way to use this clone. If this is a clone, does that mean we're spun from the same genetic thread? George wondered. That would mean it is him, but also not, but... well, also is, but... it was a complicated matter.
Never expected such existential questions from a cute little platform game. Okay, so here we have a trampoline type thingy, and it shows a red cloth platform, so I'm guessing that means that you need to be a red bit of cloth to really
Interact with it.
make use of it. So if I'm the blue one, I won't be able to bounce as high as in the red form.
Okay.
So there's some scope for interesting puzzles in this game. I'm noticing a purple yarn up there. This is getting... Okay, so now I am purple.
These
And
letters are making me try to combine them with all kinds of weird words.
Okay, so some color-coded shenanigans. Here we go.
Okay. So is purple even heavier than blue?
Yep.
Huh.
I think if I tried to go down there as purple, I would have Land it on that spikes. Need to be blue here to jump.
Interesting. Oh no, 3 Georges.
Yeah, I'm starting to almost get ROKiT vibes now in the game with all these little cute lobby things. Strange, I can still interact with it even though it's red.
Well, it's about the weight, I think.
Okay, so
So
does that
red
mean
would
with this
be-
red one I'll get all the way to the top
Yeah.
and blue is too heavy? Oops. Okay, so I need to be purple to use this one,
Yeah.
like so. Easy enough. And then 3 switches to end this level. I think we should finish the video here. We've shown quite a few levels of the game and highlighted some of the unique platforming and puzzle mechanics that players can expect. It says here that the puzzles are very physics based, and yeah, I think this is a game that the young and the young at heart will really appreciate. So far the difficulty wasn't too bad and the game is very cute.
Love it.
Thanks for joining us. Until next time.
Thank you. Bye.